That should do it. Okay, let's get this thing painted. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In my last video I printed off Smaug's head on the M5C from AnkerMake and it's turned out amazing. But in this video I'm going to turn it into something really cool. We're going to add fire, electronics in the back, we're going to do some stone carving at the back. First we're going to have to paint this thing, so let's get started. First things first, we're going to need some cardboard templates, and next we're going to need some XPS foam.
And I knew of the Lord of the Rings, Tolkien, and I thought, I'm going to read the books before the films come out.
Good for you. Well done.
So that's what I did.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm really enjoying this project so far. Obviously this is based on Smaug bursting forth from the gates of Erebor to go and destroy Lake Town. And I'm going to have a big fireball coming out here. But in the gates of Erebor, you have big dwarven statues outside. So I'm going to be using the M5C FDM printer from AnkerMake to print off these awesome dwarven statue STL files I found on CG Trader. I am going to be scaling up these statues by 25% just to fit in with my project. I'm also going to print off the key to Erebor because I'm going to need a way to turn this light on, and I think that triggering it with the key to Erebor might be very cool. I'm also going to mirror one of the dwarven statues because I think this will look much better visually from the front. Okay, and all of the supports are looking really good. Thank you once again to AnkerMake for sponsoring this project. I've been wanting to make this for such a long time. Now while these statues are printing off, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with the back, with all of the rocky textures around the side, maybe some runes in the stonework, and how I'm going to get Smaug to breathe a big massive ball of fire. Let's get printing. It still blows my mind where we have come to with modern technology. I remember when my brother had an IBM computer and printing an extremely pixelated picture took hours. Now you can print products, tools and hobby models simply at the push of a button. Another huge thank to AnkerMake for helping me elevate my hobby with the amazing M5C. And while I'm thanking people, I cannot express how grateful I am for the support of my amazing patrons who are scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now. You make this channel possible, and I mean that wholeheartedly. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, giving this project video a like and a comment. I actually didn't miss the end of the print this time. Woohoo! And that looks like a perfect print. First time. Time to figure out what we're going to do with the back of this project. A couple of years ago I found this awesome picture frame just lying in the street. It's got an absolutely awesome recess in the back, which means I can fit some electronics behind here, and it's also the perfect size for all of the pieces I want to fit into this giant 3D poster that I'm making. So yeah, pick stuff up from the streets because you never know when it's going to come in handy. It's been sitting in my house for about 2.5 years, and now it's going to be an awesome 3D poster. textures now. So I've got all this wood, but it's damp and wet, and we're going to stick it in the oven. That's going to kill off any of the fungal stuff that's going on. If you're using natural materials, you want to sterilize them. Trust me. Ready?
Wait, Daddy, did you actually put real bark on here?
I did.
What? Because it actually did feel like real bark.
It is real bark. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because when it paints up, it just looks really like natural stone. Isn't that cool? It's one of my favourite techniques, actually.
Then should I do it at the back of here?
Yep. Almost finished, and I'm really happy with the paint job and the flocking. Not quite happy with this back panel though, it's not dark enough. So we're going to try out some Muso black and see if we can get it to absorb all of that light, and it looks like then Smaug is just bursting forth from the darkness of Erebor. I've been thinking long and hard about how to do this next segment of the video. As you can see, I have got a circuit sitting in front of me, and this is made up of components that I have got from TRONICS.com, specifically the Wemos D1 mini board, Canaveral Castle board, a reed switch, some noodle lights, and a battery circuit. I have done a step-by-step detailed tutorial on how to build this circuit and how to make the lights flicker, but that video is going to come out next week. However, if you do want to get these components and join me for the tutorial next week, the links are in the description below this video. Now I'm just going to turn these into a big ball of flame and install it into the project. Oh yeah, you probably want a quick demonstration. Magnet. Ta-da! That's exactly what we want. The key to Erebor, lighting up the flame. Yes! Okay, so now all we have to do is make sure that the key and the magnet and the reed switch line up properly so that whenever I put the key on, it actually works. Okay, that's where we want the reed switch. A little bit of glue. Now it's time to piece this thing together and we're finished.